Hiya and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is not so much an unboxing, it was going to be an unboxing video, but it's going to be a let's look at this video. Now, I've been looking for, if you're a bit of a carp fisherman or a fisherman, you know it's like you're buying bits and bobs all the time for some reason, you don't stop. This came up on the internet. I was looking for a new tackle box actually, called Fox, etc, etc, but the tackle box I've got, I'll show you in a minute, I've had for years. It's just a cheap standard basic tackle box. It fits everything I've got in it. Well, I came across this, and if you watch some of my other videos, you'll realise that some more forthcoming videos actually, I'm going to get into going back to basics. I'm going to strip down my leads and go back to basics, tie my own leaders, tie my own rigs. Too many carp fishermen now. I added more and more down the line. I want to go back to basics. I'm going to start tying my own leaders, start tying my own basic rigs. Probably start using inline leads. I'm going to move away from lead clips, I think. Anyway, I've been looking for another tackle box and a storage area where it can work while I'm by the bank. I've always liked the idea of having a rig, a tackle box and a rig station off the deck, off the ground. I found this. Now I know this company's got a bit of a bad press for some reason. Everyone favours Fox, Avid, Nash. We've been around for a long time, but I saw this and to be honest with you I thought I'd give it a go. It's too hard to resist. It's made by a company called NGT. It's a basic bag, but it's a tackle bag. It comes with a tackle box inside it, but I didn't buy it for the tackle box. I'm hoping my tackle box will fit this. I'll get a tape measure in it in a minute and give you the measurements, internal measurements. I've looked on YouTube, there weren't many videos on this, so I took a bit of a punt on this. There's 3 models from what I gather. There's the very first model that came out, I think, with no pockets at all. They've got a brand new one out. The reason I found this, I think there's a new one out. I'm not sure if it's brand new. It's got about 3 or 4 pockets on top. It comes with a tackle box. It comes with pots. Say that after a few years. It comes with a lot of glug pots and bits and bobs. And I thought I don't want that. This one was perfect. And let me just show you. First of all, it's got a built-in table, and it's all intended to purpose like a little suitcase. Now, this. I'm going to start going fishing after work or travelling, going to try and travel a bit lighter. So something like this would be ideal if I can fit my tackle box inside. If not, I'll probably get a smaller tackle box. The cooler one will certainly fit inside it. I'll get a tape measure, give the internal dimensions in a minute. I've not tried my tackle box in it yet. Lou's just got it out of the bag. It wasn't in the box, it was bagged up. I got it for a company. I'll tell you how much I paid for it. I think I paid £35 for it. I think that's including delivery. Absolute, for tackle equipment, absolute bargain. The zips feel okay. It's made quite well actually, but I know it's by NGT, but let's zip it all up first before we start. Let's zip that up. So it's like a little suitcase type thing really. It's got a bit of weight to it, and it's got a carry strap as well if you want to travel a bit lighter. So really all you need, if you want to go lighter, all you need is this filled with your tackle box and a few bits and pieces. A tracker box, which I favour with the insert, tray insert, and your PVA bits and pieces, your gear in there, unhook your mat, landing net, chair, rods, and you're done. That's all you need. So first of all, legs, and they're adjustable. They don't feel fantastic, but they're alright, they do the job. I don't intend moving them in or out. You can undo that bottom pocket and take the table out if you wish. There's a tray, there's a pocket on top. That's not the best pocket in the world because this doesn't open fully. If you look at the side there, it doesn't open fully, it's just so. I'm not sure what you can put in that yet, we'll have a look. You might be able to get a rig board in there. Packs of hooks, bits and pole pieces, or some paperwork maybe, fishing license online now, isn't it? Maybe a booklet for your fishing club or whatever. Not sure, so I'm not sure what you can put in that. Open up the next pocket, which is quite a nice size. The zips feel a bit awkward, but there's a pocket there. That's nice. I mean, you could use that as a rig tying station. Also, you've got these Velcro straps here, so that can come right open, should you wish. Tie that back up. go. I'll do that up first of all. And then the main pocket here. Again, Velcro, so it doesn't fall right open. And you get a tackle box. Now it's a bit unsteady without the tackle box in it, it's top heavy, so close that up. Tackle box. Now the tackle box, to be honest with you, it's usable, but it's a bit, it's got measuring markings on the top there. There's little things that put up, a little bit bendy and weak, but it's usable. Okay. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If my tackle box fits, I'm going to use this as a spare. I used to do float fishing years ago, so I've got some hooks to nylon and bits and pieces from my other tackle box, which I don't need. So what I've decided to do, if my other tackle box fits this, I'm going to slim my other tackle box down, put the spares in this, use this as a spare, and then my main carp gear will go in my other main tackle box, if it fits. So what I'm going to do, I'm hoping, I'll give you the internal dimensions, that I think that should fit in there. I'll grab my tackle box and see what it looks like. Right, so first of all, this top pocket, which is not so much a pocket, it's more like a flap. Internal dimensions of that, width is about 33 centimetres, 13 inches, depth. Get in there. Depth is about just under about 19 centimetres, 7.5 inches. But that's like a flap, more than a pocket. I'll have a look in a minute what we can put in there. The next one is pretty much the same as the other one, so if we open this main one up, the size of this pocket is 38 centimetres, 15 inches, and then the depth, or the width of it, sorry, is 26 centimetres, 10.5 inches tight. Depth of it about 4 centimetres, 1.5 inches. Now, first things first, my tackle box, cheap and cheerful, fits in there perfect. It weighs it down a little bit as well. That's brilliant. Yeah, I'm well pleased with that. So there you go, look. That's my tackle box. Without the tackle box it is a little bit wobbly, but you need to give it a bit of weight. Look at the size of my tackle box. Obviously it's got a little tiny, not a lot of space in there. It moves about a little bit there. My tackle box is what, 34 centimetres, 13 inches, 25 centimetres, just under 10 inches, 9.75 inches. So that fits in there nice. You got a pocket of there. Now I wonder if I can fit. I've got a little rig, a Spiro, cheap and cheerful, rig tie and a rig making thing. I wonder if I could fit there. Just about zip up there, I reckon. Yeah, so that can go in there if you want it. Get that. I'll keep this. Actually, I quite like it. That can fit in there. So that's not bad. Or you could put a different strap. I mean, it's up to you what you put in there. That fits in there all right, actually. That's not a bad little. You can just put that and do your rigs there. Up to you. Look at that. As I say, you've got adjustable legs. I'm quite pleased with that. As I say, you've got the Velcro there, if you want to open that right up for some reason. But personally I wouldn't bother. That's a Spiro one, it's only cheap, I think that was off Amazon. Well, that's basically it, so let's shut that up a minute, tuck that in, I'll leave that like that for now. Do that up. wanted to see. While you're there, I'll show you that pocket there. That's just like a flap, so I'm not really sure what you're meant to put in there. Maybe a rig board or something. But I imagine you could put some small bank sticks in there. Let's open this one up. The zips do catch on these though, that's the only problem. Right. It's got potential, definitely got potential. I mean, I wonder if Track, I know Track have got a load of good gear coming out at the moment. We can actually adjust that, so it goes back like that. Fox Tracker, all those companies have bought a load of new. There you go. So you could use that as a rig board, or you could put your rig board on there. Now I've got another little table there, which fits in perfect. I'm going to take 2 tables. Right, this is the cheap table off of Amazon. That fits in. It's almost, I think it's probably a replacement table for that. I don't think these legs adjust on this one. It's just a standard basic cheap and cheerful table which I bought from Amazon. Because bivvy tables and that are so bloody dear. I mean, this is ideal. You can take that, sit that by the side of your bivvy, by the side of your chair where you're fishing. Measure this table. That's 39 centimetres, 15.5 inches, 24 centimetres, 9.5 inches. It fits in there lovely. Or you might want to put a rig board in there. But we call the rigs there, but I think that'd be too. Now that will fit, look. So the recorder box fits in alright. A little bit high, but tuck that in. You've got to make sure those straps are tucked in, that's the only thing. They're catching the zip already. And that like that. Could have put that in. No, that won't fit. I mean, do you need 2 tables? You might take it in another bag, I'm not sure. I think you could probably just put some small bank sticks in the top there. And maybe a couple of alarms. Up to you. If you couple that with your tracker box with a few bits and pieces in it, I think that's all you need to go. You need to go fishing. If you don't need the other table, so that would be ideal for other bits and pieces, rig boards and stuff in there. So you got that, your rigs in there, or put a bit of rig board in there. Tackle box in there, big making tray, tackle box, or you can put the smaller Calder one in there or the Fox one, up to you. While you're in close, here's the other box that came with it. It's usable, it's not bad actually, it's alright I suppose. I might have a little swap over. It's pretty similar to the one I've got really. This is pretty cheap. Not, I don't know, I might swap over actually, because it's clean and tidy this one. It's alright. Does the job. Yeah, I might actually swap over. Close it up. That's the one they supply you with. It's like a tinted top. I might have a little side up, I might keep that as a backup one there and use this one. They're both fit enough, they're both basically the same size, same depth. Pockets as it's got. Yeah, I'll take that tray out there. I can put some floats and some longer bits in there. As you can. That's not too bad. Yeah, I might swap it over. On the side. There's no actual divisions there, so you can't put any extra, you can't move these about. they're either in or out. There's no other slots. A bit bendy, that's alright. God, you pay 35 quid for a complete tackle box. So that fits in lovely. Good time board. Just make sure these are tucked in.
That's it, people. That's my review of the NGT. It's the NGT. That's the one we got there, look. It's the NGT 2-tier Angler's box case system. Built-in aluminium bivvy table with adjustable one-touch legs, tackle box with adjustable sections, padded adjustable shovel strap neoprene handle, size 42 by 31 by 14 centimeters, bag only. So I've given you the internal dimensions. There you go. I quite like it, because if you whack that in your car, you know, down the old bank, over your shoulder, I think it's alright. So take that, along with my old favourite tracker box with insert, the trays, which I love. A bit heavy, this box, because it's full of bait, and you've got the tray full of stuff there, I mean PVA stuff ready to go. I've got a load of new rig time gear in there, so I've got ground bait in there, pellets, boilers, wafters, etc. My rig time bits and pieces in there. So the NGT bag with your tackle box in it, and a few bits and pieces. Tracker box with your tray or other box, there are others available obviously. Chair, rod reels and the stuff, you're ready to go. Whack it in the boot of your motor, that's all you need. Obviously if you ain't going for a day, if you're going overnight you need the bivvy, etc, a few more bits and pieces, but I'll tell you what, oh, that's heavy. 35 quid. Give it a little look. As I say, there's three models I think. There's the one without the pockets at all, just one pocket, well, the one main pocket. There's a new one, which sort of put me onto this one. There's a new one come out, which I think is why this one's gone down in price. There's a new one come out, which is like a load of pockets, glug pots, etc. But I didn't want that, I wanted to put my own stuff in it. I mean, to all intents and purposes, if you take out my big tackle box I've got in here, and maybe use a smaller cooler one or a small fox one, you've got space there for other bits and pieces. My favourite tracker gear, so I'll be using tracker. You could put probably lead pouches in there, PVA pouches or whatever down the side if you had a smaller tackle box. My tackle box fills it all up. This tackle box fills it all up. But you could put a few leads, you know, in your rod bag or your tracker box or whatever. I really like it. Do me a big favour, thousands of people, when I look at the YouTube stats and percentages, thousands of people watch my videos. There's only a small percentage that subscribe. Now, if you subscribe, it's doing me a massive favour. I won't bombard you with a load of videos. The carp video, fishing videos, and a few other bits and pieces, me pub shed videos, etc. If you're interested in any of that stuff, please make an effort and subscribe. And if you're not, make an effort and subscribe. It does me a bit of a favour and it helps the channel out. It helps me make content like this. I'm keeping this bag. 34. I'm sure I paid $34.95. I'll put a link in the bottom. Tracker, Fox. He brought a load of new gear out with end of August 2023. Tracker, Fox, Avid Carp, they've all brought new gear out this season. Not one of them have got any. I don't think they've got anything like this on the market at the moment. I really like this. Right in the boot of your car and you're ready to go. Seated by your chair, legs up. Off the deck keeps it nice and dry. Also you've got something to put in a bivvy by the side of your bed when you're in a little kit or whatever. And as I say, you've seen inside, you've seen the dimensions. Do yourself a favour, I'm being serious, I'm nothing to do with NGT. They get a bit of a bad press, NGT actually, but tell you what, this isn't a bad bit of kit. 35 quid. I'll see you again people, like, subscribe, thank you, bye bye.